Yo, welcome to the This Week in 15 Minutes, where we give you everything that happened last week, this week, and what we're looking forward to in 15 minutes, kind of. Maybe 20. 25.
We always say that.
But 15 sounds good.
Yeah, we always say we're going to keep it nice and short, and then an hour goes by and we're like, oh, there's going to be so much editing.
Yeah, 15 is like, it sounds so good.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds so good. And I've already wasted a minute. But I do want to tell you, if you're looking at me right now, let me tell you this. What I am saying is watch my brand new special, Snack Daddy, that's out right now on YouTube on this very platform. Now, we're live, you say, right, Rudy?
We are live.
Okay, let me see if I can punch into this.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we are. There we go.
Yeah,
If you got any comments, leave them for us. Hey, what's up, Kaylee Maley? What's up? Leave your comments. Let's talk about the Super Bowl real quick. Rudy, what'd you do?
I was back in Minnesota. I went back there, saw the family for the weekend, and then hung around and watched the game. Me, my sister, my daughter's friend, they were very not interested in the game.
Yeah.
Not a lot of shots of Taylor Swift. Maybe, I didn't even notice if there was one. Was there one at all?
There was, I believe there was 2 shots at Taylor Swift, and that was at the beginning of the game where she got booed.
Yeah.
And then there was one when they were losing. There was like 3 when they were losing real bad. Trust me, if Kansas City was up 35, 40 points, they would have shown a picture of her all day.
Yeah. But I don't know. I got none of the bets I placed on this game hit. I lost all the bets. I got 15 minutes into the game and was like, this is going to be a blowout. I fell asleep twice, watched the halftime show, and went to bed.
Yeah, you know what? We'll get to the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. But I do want to talk about first, who had a worse night? Travis Kelce from the Chiefs or Jason Kelce, the guy, Travis's brother, the guy that retired a year before.
Yeah.
If he would have stuck it out for one more year, would have been a Super Bowl champion. Who had the worst night?
Great question. I don't know. If he's in there though, do they win the Super Bowl? I mean, if he's still there, you think so?
Of course. He's a lineman. Not saying linemen aren't like, but yeah, he was a great lineman.
Yeah.
He didn't know they were going to get Saquon
Barkley.
Yeah, he didn't know they were going to get him.
Yeah.
But I played football before, and I can only imagine being on a team my whole career, giving all my blood, sweat, tears, everything to this organization. And then they win the championship the year you leave.
Yeah, I think it would sting more to be on the field while watching it unfold. I think it's got to sting more to be on the field and lose the game. And not just lose that game, but to lose it in the fashion that they lost it. I think it's got to sting more.
See, I don't think so. I think it's Jason Kelce. Because Jason Kelce now has the whole what if I stayed? What if I did this? What if I tried one more? He has that what if, like, those people, you have that regret, like retiring maybe too soon. Where Travis Kelce, they knew it was over after the halftime. So he got to really live in defeat for half of that game. And they won 2 the year before.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sting as bad, where Jason has to live with not winning a Super Bowl his entire life. And if he would have stuck it out one more year, that would have hurt so bad. I feel for him today.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw him on the pregame and he looked like he was in good spirits. Boy, that guy definitely, I've noticed how much weight he's lost since he stopped being a football player.
Yeah.
But boy, that guy loves to drink the beer in the parking lot with the fans beforehand, man.
He's a great guy.
He's a great dude. He feels like a good dude. Absolutely. Yeah.
Eva checking in. This is live. Eva, Elizabeth. Hey, Michael, love yourself. Thank you so much. Make sure you watch my comedy special, Snack Daddy. We doing it up. Please leave your comments. Leave some hearts. Leave some thumbs up. We need the hearts and thumbs up to get this live going. Anything y'all want to talk about, get our opinion on. We're going to do this every Monday just to check in with y'all. It's the Monday check-in. Everything you need to know in the week in 15 minutes. Leave it in the chat and we will talk about it. All right, what else we got, Rudy?
I was going to bring up the fact that Taylor Swift got booed and that Trump got cheered at the game.
That makes sense.
How weird was that?
Well, you're in the South.
Yeah, but I get that it's New Orleans, but what a weird topsy-turvy world we're all living in.
Oh, no. You got to understand, there were more Eagles fans.
Oh, for sure.
So that's why she got booed.
Yeah.
She got booed by the Eagles fans. Because there were way more Eagles fans than Kansas City Chiefs fans.
Yeah.
And, I mean, let's be honest. Philadelphia, the people there, they're not shy about their words or their boos. They
Yeah.
booed. Didn't they throw something at Santa Claus back in the
Yeah,
day?
they threw rocks at Santa Claus. Yeah, and beer bottles. I know.
And beer
I just talked about this the other night at Kimmel's because there was a guy that got booted from the stadium for life because he got into an altercation with a female Packers fan. And I was like, do you know how big of a piece of trash you have to be for the Philadelphia Eagles to kick you out for life?
Yeah. They're like the Philadelphia people. They're not shy about their words. So yeah, they gave it to Taylor Swift. And then, I could see Trump right now. He's hot. People like him. And, it's always good, I would imagine, because I've been on the other side. When your guy wins, you feel great.
For sure.
You feel great for about a year. And then you find out, oh, everything's still the same,
Mm-hmm.
because politicians, let me tell you, politicians, no matter what you think, no matter what side, they don't care about you. They don't care about us. They just care about lining their pockets, getting power. It's all about power.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah. Kaylee said, thanks for explaining why she got booed. I don't care for her, but I did not know why Taylor got booed. The thing is like after that shot, when they showed Trump and then people cheered, there was a shot that came up immediately right after that of soldiers. I think they were from
Yeah.
Brazil or
So that's the thing. Were they cheering the soldiers or Trump?
That's what I was thinking
because
too.
it was
yeah.
kind of when they first showed Trump, and this is in the stadium, so it's live, right?
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of applause.
No.
But when they cut to the soldiers, that's where the applause. So there is no delay in the stadium. When they showed Trump in the stadium, it was live, and it wasn't like the cheer for the so you're right. It's this weird.
It was kind of right in the middle. Like
it was in the middle.
Sure.
Was it Trump? Was it the soldiers? I don't know.
I don't know. But was there anything you guys obviously watched the game, but anything that else that stood out, like halftime show? Would you think?
Kendrick Lamar. First of all, so look, I was in a house with me, my son, and 5 white people. So I experienced it from a middle America point of view. They didn't know Kendrick. My wife did, but she didn't know his songs. Her parents definitely didn't know this, so they could care less about the halftime show, right? So it did not appeal to that demographic that was trashing Kendrick Lamar. To me, it was awesome. I know all those songs. Like, I love Kendrick Lamar. I think he's amazing what he's done for the industry, for rap, bringing it back, going against Drake. Oh, it's great drama for the rap industry. So I see both sides because I was in both sides last night where literally my wife's family started doing other stuff while Kendrick was on. They didn't even try to watch it. Because I get it. Like, if you put, what's a big popular white group up there?
Foo Fighters.
Not like Foo Fighters, but older than that. Like
Metallica.
Metallica. Perfect. I like Inner Salmon. Didn't they sing that?
Yep.
But besides that, we'll not watch them. Right? Or you could put up even older than that, where my wife's parents' age demographic, like I went to a Rolling Stones concert. I left after 10 minutes. I don't know any of their songs. So I don't care how great the band is. If you don't know their songs, you're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I understand how half the country was like, this is awful. And the other half was like, this is freaking amazing.
Yeah. The thing, like, I didn't like the halftime show, not because I don't know Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't know much about The Weeknd. And I thought that halftime show was 1,000 times better than the one we watched yesterday.
Yeah. It's harder to pull off rap than music, like singing. Even though 50 Cent and those guys, but those were iconic songs they sang.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it. You have to really know Kendrick Lamar. And I'm interested to see, because here's the case they're going to use against Kendrick Lamar. If the halftime numbers are down, they're going to be like, see, it was Kendrick Lamar. But also the game was 27-0 at half. So you can't blame Kendrick Lamar for that. So I'm interested to see where the numbers are the second quarter. And then if they went up or down. I'm going to go by the second quarter numbers. And if they went up, it was Kendrick. If it went down, it was because of Kendrick, But you can't expect it to be one of the highest viewed because the score was 27-0 or whatever the score was.
Yeah, that was one of the first Super Bowls I ducked out early on. It's been a long time. And the thing about those two teams is, especially this season, the Chiefs always have a little bit of magic up their sleeves. For some reason, doesn't matter how bad they're playing, how bad they're getting blown out. They always came back. And I mean, they had the most 1 point wins, I think, than any other team this season, and just pull them out by the skin of their teeth constantly. So I thought, all right, we'll stick around. It got to like those first 2 drives into the third quarter, and I was like,
It's over.
I'm good, man. I don't know. Anybody else want to just make another pizza and just play some cards? I'm done. Yeah.
I ate a bunch of junk food. For me, I had some chili and then I had some ice cream.
Yeah.
And that's not a great day for me. But the
No.
chili was fantastic. My
Yeah.
mother-in-law made the chili. Fantastic chili.
Nice.
With
Yeah.
some little bit of Fritos in it. Remind me when I was a kid. You remember Frito pies?
I don't.
Frito pies was something we ate after Little League football games. Literally is a bag of Fritos, and they would dump chili in it. And that was what you bought for $3 at the concession stand.
Yeah. The walking taco. Did you guys ever do a walking taco? You never heard of the walking taco? So you take a small bag of Doritos, the fun size.
Yeah.
And then instead of, wrapping it in like a tortilla or a burrito, you just take the meat, the cheese, the lettuce, the whatever else you want. Salsa. You put it in the bag of Doritos, and then you crunch it all up together, and then you just eat it with a fork.
Oh, okay.
It's called a walking taco. Not bad. Not bad.
I can imagine that's not bad.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. Today starts 90 days of no beer and eating healthy. And this is a tough one for me, man.
Why do you start your 90 days now?
Because I don't do dry January because I love football too much.
Okay.
And I like this. And why kill myself? Plus, there's nothing going on in February, March, April, May. Like, there's just not a lot cooking. I don't need to. Not like I'm going to be going out to sporting events or anything like that. And plus, by the time like spring rolls around, I like to kick it. Maybe at a basketball game or something.
True.
There's other things that are going on. Usually, what I would do is I would stop the day after the Super Bowl and then not drink until back in Minnesota. I would have a beer when I got to my cabin for opening fishing. That was always the thing. Now I'm probably not going to be going this year. So the week that we do Hawaii, that will be so literally from today, from the time that we get to Hawaii, that is exactly I think it's 91
So
days.
you planned it where you can get wasted in Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That's the way you do it.
Give me that flower shirt. Give me that lei.
Oh,
We're going to go bury a pig in the sand. That's going to be I can't wait.
dude, it's going to be so awesome. I'm so excited about Hawaii. We'll be at Blue Note in Hawaii sometime is that May?
May, I think the 16th, 17th, maybe
something like that.
Yeah.
But also, I want to remind you, February 28th, we'll be in Boulder, Colorado. Is that the Dairy Arts Center? I think.
Dairy Arts Center.
Yeah, get your tickets. It's halfway sold out. I think it'll be sold out. So I'm excited about that. We'll be at Cazadas this weekend in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and then Connecticut. We've been to Connecticut a lot, haven't we?
Yeah.
I feel like we go there every other week.
Well, because we did Hartford, and then we had to fly into Hartford to go to Albany.
That's right.
So it feels like every time is continuously just one stop through Hartford. Great. I got to say, they got a great escape lounge in that airport.
The Hartford one?
Yeah.
Hartford has a nice airport.
They got a nice airport. Yeah.
All right. Penny Giller says, slept through the game. Love your oh, thank you, Penny. Yeah, the game was a snore.
Yeah.
It was such a bore. Any good commercials stood out to you?
I like the Jeep commercial. With Harrison Ford. Kind of at the end was like, I love a Jeep. My last name is Ford. I thought that was kind of
that's creative.
Funny. Yeah. There was a few other ones. My girlfriend's brother-in-law is a ad exec for a huge firm in Chicago, and they did the State Farm Arnold Schwarzenegger ads last year. I don't know if you remember those, but yeah, they did those ones last year. So this year they were like, what are they going to do next? Like, what's the big one? And then somebody was like, oh, hey, by the way, State Farm totally screwed over a bunch of people in Los Angeles with the So, because remember they can't. So they were like, so that's why you didn't see a lot of commercials.
Insurance commercials.
Yeah.
And also they don't have money now because they're going broke.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like 127 billion they said that this fight is going to cost me. So yeah, it's wild.
Oh, Kaylee Maley, we're going to be in Hawaii. We'll be at Blue Note. It's a comedy club called Blue Note in Waikiki. So definitely come on out. We would appreciate you. And no, I'm not coming to California anytime soon.
Yeah, you are.
Am I?
We're doing Brea.
Oh yeah,
Brea Improv.
Brea Improv, March 13th. That's a off night, March 13th. I think on a Thursday.
It's a Thursday, yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I will be in California. Brea Improv. Come on out. Anything else you want to talk about, Riddick?
Man, there was a couple of things we kind of already hit.
Let me tell you. Sorry to cut you off. Let me tell you the commercial I loved. It was the kid beating cancer. Oh my God, I shed a tear where he was in box. He was boxing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I started crying like a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that hit me right there. That cancer commercial. Oh.
Yeah,
I used to work with a lot of kids that were going through cancer.
Sure.
And they're so resilient. And I was talking to my wife about this after the commercial. Like, they're so resilient because they don't know.
Yeah.
And it's amazing sometimes when you don't know. Because you don't like I don't want to even bring my family, but like when you're that young, you don't know what life or death really means. So that's why they're never really scared, because they really don't know what it means. And to see how strong they were and resilient they were, I used to do a lot of work with them in LA. And then when I moved here, that kind of stopped. But yeah, no, because
I hear you, man. My daughter was in and out of Children's Hospital.
Yeah, man.
From 9 months until almost 2 years old, we spent it was so much time there. And I remember there was one family in particular that were kind of bunking up next to us, and I was chatting with the lady, and they were trying to sell their house because they live probably like an hour and a half outside of Minneapolis, and they were trying to sell their house so they could move closer to Children's Hospital because they'd spent so much time there. The commute was too much. And she said, we have to remodel our kitchen. So I've been remodeling my kitchen through pictures my husband has been sending me. I haven't been home in 4 months. 4 months and not left the hospital. Her husband was coming every 2 or 3 days to give her like a change of clothes because they couldn't leave because the doctors were like, listen, if you leave, he might not make it. So they were like tethered to a hospital bed for like 4 months. And I was like, you know what? My daughter's going to be okay. It sucks, but we'll be all right. So yeah, anytime those commercials pop up, anytime I see like, you show me those 30 for 30s where a kid goes to training camp the first day.
Oh man,
I'm crying like a baby.
Or the ones where a soldier comes back home and surprises his family. Oh my gosh.
One. Yeah.
Dude, nothing but tears, man. And I know a lot of y'all don't live in Las Vegas, but man, it was so sad. A police officer was taken, was shot like last week. And
oh man, must have been late in the week because I was gone.
Yeah, it's so sad too.
And
it's
awful.
And I saw his picture, and he looked like a great guy. And it's just, man, the senseless killing out there, and it's just sad.
Ugh.
It just makes me so upset. I mean, honestly, I just, like I always say, God put me on this earth to bring people together and make them laugh. But I just wish I could get rid of all the killing, man. It's just senseless. And I know this podcast just took a wrong direction, but man, it just makes me think. But when you have a family or even if you don't, man, it's just like the senseless stuff going on in this world. Not just here in America, everywhere. It's like, let's get it together. Let's love each other. That's it. Just love each other. That's all I want.
Yeah. Come on out. Spread some love in New Mexico this weekend.
That's right. Albuquerque, oh, by the way, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Cazada's Comedy Club. That is my anniversary.
Yeah.
And when I took the gig, I knew it was my anniversary, but when they throw you a bunch of dates, you're like, yeah, I'll do it. And then I told my wife, and she goes, you realize that's our anniversary, right? That's not good. It's our 9 year. If it was our 10th year, I don't think I would do it. I got to celebrate 10 years.
Yeah.
But 9 years, she was like, okay, you can go, but I just got to, but for now, our anniversary and Valentine's Day gift, Rudy noticed some boxes when he came. That's her gift.
Oh, wow.
So instead of personal gifts, she gets gifts for the house to make the house look better.
Yeah.
So that's her thing.
Yeah. Which
costs way more money. I would rather buy you something than the house.
Yeah. How about a fancy dinner, sweetheart?
Yeah, dinner.
Okay. Dinner. We have to get a new chaise lounger. Okay,
I know.
Fine.
Oh, you want new lights like that hang from the kid? Okay, yeah, that's great. She swindled me into that. I tell you.
Huh. Well, happy anniversary anyway.
Yeah, we'll be at Cazada Bowling. Yeah. I hear nothing but good things about Cazada. Albuquerque, New Mexico. My friend sent me a note about it. He goes, there's a phenomenal, this is his exact quote. I'm going to read his exact quote because I don't want people to think I'm making this up about Albuquerque, and I'm very excited to go.
No, a friend of mine was just there. Ben Kastner was opening for Kelsey Cook there and hit me up and was like, dude, one of the great club, great casino, great people, great staff, food's amazing. You'll have a blast. So I'm excited to go, but one of my friends sent me this text. I got to find this. It's new. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, man, we got somebody checking in from Seoul, Korea.
Oh, annyeonghaseyo. Annyeonghaseyo. Thank you so much for listening. People in Korea, man, South Korea, thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the love. And if you haven't seen my special Snack Daddy, we have it transcribed in Korean just for you because it's a great thing to do. You guys have always been so supportive. So annyeonghaseyo and kamsahamnida. That means thank you. Kamsahamnida for all the views. So let me tell you what my friend said about Albuquerque. He said they have a great where'd he go? See, this is terrible podcasting right here. I can't find it. Basically, he said they have a great coffee shop that we need to go to, but keep your head on a swivel.
Really? Yes. Like, okay, all right.
He goes, you got to try out this coffee shop, but make sure you keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
That's a lot of those towns in like the southwest corner of America.
Yeah.
Like they're beautiful. Like Moab, Utah, absolutely stunning. One of the coolest places ever. A friend of mine was like, yeah, it's a lot of fun, but just remember, like you're still in a desert,
right?
Like, just keep your wits about you, I was like, okay, great. Yeah.
So Korea, let me give us some Garfield
Field, yeah.
From Korea. JK, hello from Korea. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. Spread the word in Korea. Every Monday we'll do this time. I think it's a good time. And that's why I'm doing it later in the day. Because Korea right now, can you look up what time it is in Korea?
I certainly can.
Oh, let me see. What time is it in Korea? 6:23 a.m. So this is a good time. They're just waking up, having their coffee, eating some kimchi and rice, doing their thing. So thank you. Like the better time would be 3 because I heard Koreans, especially there, they do a lot of, they go to work on trains. So the biggest spike you can see in Korea, and I noticed when they started watching all my stuff, is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock Pacific time is 8 a.m. Everybody's on the train.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
And they just consume so much of my stuff. Thank you. Annyeonghaseyo in Korea. Thank you for watching YouTuber. Like my mom taught me that. YouTuber.
Oh, yeah. No, that promo that they did. It's so funny. It's great.
My parents are awesome, man. Thank you. It's Tuesday here. Oh, it's Tuesday in Korea. Seoul Lee. Thank you for checking in, Seoul Lee. I love this, man. I love this. And by the way, I will be touring in Korea. I don't know if it'll happen this year, but for sure next year. Korea, the agent's already working on it. There's big demand in Korea. And I see you writing in Korean to me, but I don't know what that means. Sorry. But I will learn it. I am trying to learn Korean. I am telling you. All right. Any other topics we need to cover? Anything else big?
No, man. I think, obviously the Super Bowl was the big one this week.
So Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Super Bowl. Also, yeah, there's nothing in my, the only thing I'm going to ask you, and please leave comments. The only thing that happens to me every morning with my son is getting him to eat food. Did you have that problem with your daughter when they were young? Eating in the morning?
Yeah, mornings were always tough. Afternoons, not so much, or like the dinner, but yeah, mornings, she was just up and at 'em, didn't care, was making a mess before she would leave for, dinner.
And I just I'm trying to be a better father. I'm trying to reason.
Yeah. But
today I was just like, dude, every day, I have to ask you to eat this one, and just one sausage pack. Well, you need to have something. You need to have something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do you bargain with him? What's your thing?
Well, now I'm just he loves to play Roblox. Yep. I don't know if you know about this Roblox thing. It's big with kids, and I heard it's bad, but we don't give him money for it. He just plays because I heard of parents didn't know their kid was spending money, and they spent like $6,000 on this game. So the only way he spends money is he has to be good for like 2 weeks. We give him $10 a week. We give him a $25 Roblox card, and that's the only way he can buy stuff, through a Roblox card. Now, some people sign their accounts to these games.
Yeah.
I'm like, you are crazy. Your kid just hits pay. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is in the morning, he likes to play Roblox, and then we tell him to eat, and he doesn't. He's not playing anything or watching anything till he eats the sausage.
Yeah. You mind? Can I throw a little parent advice your way?
Yeah. Well, okay. And also, if you have parent advice, if you're watching and you have parenting advice, drop it in the comments. Go.
Yeah. So this is a big one. This is a huge one. And I learned this when my daughter was very young. I stuck to it until, I'm telling you, I still use it today. There are 2 things that will allow you to have a good kid that listens to you. Number 1, delayed gratification. Number 2, you have to let them make the choice. That's always the biggest thing.
Okay. How would you do it with my son?
So here's what I would say. Number 1, if you want to be able to play Roblox, you have to eat this food first. You have to do what I am asking you to do. You are putting it in their head that if they do something good, they get something good. That's a huge one.
So threatening is wrong.
And so don't threaten. Don't threaten. No. But you have to. But then the other thing
you have to give them a decision to make.
A decision to make. And you have to let them decide what it is. And the way you can word that, and I worded it like this, I still do it. My daughter's 17. I started when she was 3. It works flawlessly. Tell them that hey, buddy, if you are deciding to not eat sausage this morning before school, you are also deciding to not play roadblocks. I'm not making that decision for you. You need to make that decision for you. So if you decide you want to play roadblocks, you have to decide to eat sausage, but that's up to you. Now, if he decides to not eat his breakfast, you have to stay firm and not let him play. That's part 100%. Of the equation, because a lot of times I see parents that would do stuff like that and then cave. They would cave every single time.
Yeah.
And now all you're doing is teaching your kid that if they whine and complain enough, you will cave. And then that's when they become awful little tiny
100%,
narcissists.
100%.
So you have to stay.
Oh, no. I'm good. Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Because, man, all these Koreans are coming in. What's up? Annyeonghaseyo for all the new Koreans coming in from Seoul, Korea, JK. They're just having their own conversation there. They're going. I love it.
Yeah.
They said I can learn Korean from my mom. This is the thing. I get a lot, like the older Koreans and everyone watching from Seoul, you know this. The older Koreans don't like that I don't speak Korean.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, why didn't your mother teach you? It's so disrespectful. And I get it. That's their culture, right?
Sure.
But I grew up in a very, very racist town towards my mom. I don't want to say it was all racist, but it was when they were pulling the eyes back and that type of race to my mom in her face. I saw it.
Wow.
So my mom, I believe, didn't want to teach me that because she didn't want me to have to go through that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my mom, if I ask her, she goes, well, you didn't want to learn. Now, that's, to me, a ridiculous answer because if I learned from a young age, I wouldn't have had a choice. I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Like, if I was born and my mom just talked to me in English and Korean, I have no choice but to learn.
Yeah.
You know, so don't give me, I don't want to learn. You tried too late in life where I could make decisions.
Yeah.
That's your fault. But that's a Korean, though. That they always try to blame you first.
Oh, yeah.
My wife tried to blame me first the other night. And this is 15 minutes or less. We're getting there. So the other day, Amazon sends us a package. I don't throw the box away.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered toothpaste and some trays to put in our air fryer. So I take the trays for the air fryer out and I just put the box on the floor or just kept the box on the counter. My wife winds up throwing the box away. The toothpaste was in there. Now, I'm be honest with you. I didn't know the toothpaste was in there, but I wasn't looking for the toothpaste in there. So my wife throws the box away. And then I go, we never got the toothpaste. She goes, and she looked it up. She goes, oh, well, it's your fault. You didn't take it out of the box. I go, wait a minute. You threw the box away.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to blame me when you threw the box in the trash?
Yeah.
And you didn't notice when you broke down the box that it was in there? She goes, oh, I didn't break down the box. Like,
that was my next question. You break it down. Yeah.
That's your fault. But this is how she tried to twist it on me that it was my fault.
Of course. Yeah.
I was like, no. I will not let you win on this one. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
You will not win on this one.
Just threw the full box into the trash?
Full box.
Oh, man.
Oh, my wife does not break down boxes.
Yeah.
And it's so easy. All you got to do is stomp on them.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I would have threw that box away, I would have found the toothpaste because I break down all the boxes.
Yeah. And like, Oliver, if you choose to not break down this box, you are also choosing to not play Roblox. Yes, I'm telling you, man.
I should have told my wife that.
Absolutely.
I said, if you choose not to break down this box, you choose not to get anything for Valentine's Day and our anniversary.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Our tour schedule. It's on there. Rudy's on pretty much all the tour dates. michaelyo.com/tour. Casadas this weekend. Next weekend, Connecticut. The weekend after, I'm so excited. It's our first theater of the tour. It's called the Dairy Arts Center. It's in Boulder, Colorado. My first time ever in Boulder. We're like halfway sold out. So I think we'll get there. And I'm very excited about it. So that's the thing that's tough about theaters. Usually when you do a club, they have an infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
With a theater, you find out. You really find out if you're popular or not, you know, like, because there's no infrastructure that's going to help you. Yeah. It's kind of like, oh, it's you.
Yeah.
No club to promote you. And I'm like, okay, but we're gonna sell it out. And New York's looking good already. Minneapolis is looking great already. And Chicago, the first show's already sold out.
Absolutely.
Second show's going to sell out. So we're excited. We're excited. Drop us a line. Watch my new special, Snack Daddy. It would mean a lot. Any final words, Rudy?
Nah, man, just can't wait to start this next tour coming up this week.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all have a great day. Later.